Hi, friends. Sue Pesci here at the Findlay YMCA, inviting you to join me for a short, gentle chair yoga class. We can all use a little time right now to slow down, focus, breathe, and just relax a little bit. So, get a chair, find a comfortable place, and come with me. Let's do some yoga. Okay. We're going to stay seated in our chair for the entire workout. Like I said, this will be just a short, gentle flow to make you feel a little stretched out and relaxed and refreshed. So, seated in the chair with our shoulders over our hips, and we've got those right angles in our hips and our knees and our ankles. Seated tall. Let's just begin by slowing our breath. Start with your normal breath and just slow it down a little bit. Maybe you want to start, counting to two with each breath, your inhale and your exhale. And maybe you want to change and slow it down to a three count. And maybe you want to go to a four count. This is yours, it's your breath. We don't want you to be have anxiety over how you're breathing because then you're not going to relax. So just slow it down and relax a little bit. And while you're doing that, remember that we're all at a different place right now. We're all at different levels. We all have different aches and pains and stretches and whatnot. So please respect your body today. Rejoice over your capabilities. Respect what you can do. And don't push anything. Don't let anything hurt. Still slowing that breath. I always like to add in a deep belly breath. So, what you want to think about is starting from the very bottom of your belly and filling up your lungs, bringing that breath up through your chest, up through your throat, and then exhale with a little bit of power out of your mouth. Try that one more time, and when you exhale, really focus on relaxing your shoulders. Beautiful. Nice, slow breathing. Nice and relaxed. Let's take our arms to our side. Maybe you want to scooch up a little bit on your chair, but we're just going to do some nice, slow shoulder rolls up and around. Maybe you're inhaling as you bring your shoulders to the front, exhaling as you take your shoulders toward the back. Let's do one more of those. And then take it the opposite direction. So nice and easy, around, shoulders back, up, forward, inhaling and exhaling. One more time. And then open those shoulders up and bring them back and down. And from here, let's just gently focus, turning our head and focusing over that right shoulder. Doesn't have to be a huge turn. Just a nice gentle stretch for your neck. Come back to the center and then gently turn and focus over that left shoulder. Come back to the center. Let's inhale up. Exhale, sweep those arms back down. Inhale, nice and easy, big reach up. Exhale, arms come to the side. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, reaching up. this bothers your shoulders, then please don't do that part. This time, let's inhale and take just that right arm up. Get lots of length through that right side. And on your next breath, when you exhale, just reach just a touch to the side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring that arm down to the side. Let's do the same on the opposite side. So now that left arm is reaching up with a big inhale. When you exhale, maybe leaning to that side just a touch. Inhale, come up nice and tall. Exhale, bring that arm down. One more time for both arms, reaching up. And exhale, bringing those arms down. And let's lift them out in front. We're going to roll our wrists. Just a nice, easy roll. And the opposite direction. Maybe this feels good on one of your wrists, and maybe it doesn't feel good on the other one. So you can just do one if that's what you need to do. Now let's make this fist and then open our fingers. Make a fist and open. One more time. Make a fist, open, and stretch those fingers out as far as you can. And then bring those hands together here. Clasp your fingers. Just going to kind of roll those wrists and fingers, loosening up through those joints. And then go the other direction, which is way harder than it should be. Good. Open your arms out wide, palms are forward. Open up that chest just a bit. And bring your arms down. And now bringing our hands to our thighs and taking our legs out about hip width apart, maybe a little bit more. And we're just going to begin circling around. Nice and easy. If you're uncomfortable with this, you can hang on to the chair for more stability if you like. But you're inhaling and exhaling as you're moving around in this circle. Creating some juice in our hips here. Let's go one more time around this way. Come around to the back of the chair. And now let's go the opposite direction. All the way around. Inhale and exhale. Nice, nice job. A couple more times around. Back to the center and sit up nice and tall. From here, I'm going to have you lift up your right leg and just turn that ankle. Make sure you're breathing here nice and slow. And then go the opposite direction here too. If you need to set that foot down, that's fine. And now let's stretch that leg out, point the toe, and flex the toe, and point, and flex, point, and flex. Let's go one more time, point, and flex. And then just bring that leg back in. Look for those right angles again as you're seated there. We're just going to switch to the other side. So now on your left, nice, slow ankle rolls. And then the opposite direction. Good. And then flex and point. Take that leg out a little bit if you'd like. Flex and point. Sometimes it sounds like I'm popping popcorn when I do my ankle rolls. Today was a good day. Didn't have that. Good. One more time. Flex and point. And bring that foot back in and reestablish those right angles in your legs. I'd like you to inhale, reaching up, up, up. Bring your hands together if you can at the top, and then slide those hands down in prayer. So we're seated tall, and our thumbs are right at our heart center. From here, let's slide our arms over to that right side a bit, and then gently focus and look over that left shoulder. We're going to hold here for a breath. We're going to bring our focus back to the front, slide our thumbs back to heart center, and take it the opposite direction. So nice and easy, sliding those hands over to the left, and then gently turning to focus over that right shoulder. Bringing our focus back to the front, hands back to heart center. Inhaling and exhaling. And then just bringing our hands to our thighs. We're going to move into a seated cat-cow. I'm going to turn sideways just a touch here so you can see. When you inhale, you want to lift your chin a bit and open up through your chest and the front of your body. Inhaling here. And then when you exhale, you want to tuck your chin, tuck your belly in. Bring your belly button back toward your spine and let your back and your shoulders round just a bit. Inhale and get nice and long. Nice and long here. Opening up through the front of the body. And exhale as you carefully round that back, tuck that chin. Should feel pretty good on your low back here. Let's do a couple more. Inhale and exhale. You can do these at your own pace with your own breath. You don't have to follow exactly what I'm doing. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. And then just come back to a neutral position. Sitting up nice and tall. Our feet are flat on the floor. We're going to take our legs a little bit wide this time. And you can choose to hang onto the chair maybe when we start. You can come out on the front of it a little bit. We're just going to take that right leg and just twist it a little bit to the side. Bring the right leg back and take the left leg and twist. You're going to feel this a little bit in your hips, kind of like windshield wipers in the front here, sort of pressing that knee toward the floor a little bit. And maybe it's a small move for you. Again, that's fine. Let's go one more time on each side. Here. And let's go ahead and hold this one. And we're going to turn ourselves on our chair. So our knee is right underneath our hip. We got a right angle here, right? And we got a right angle here in the front. Go ahead and hang on to the back of your chair here if you'd like. And think about creating some length through this left side of your body. So you're up nice and tall. You're going to be looking away from the front of your chair. So you'll be looking toward the right. You're up tall. And just hold right here. But think about opening up through this hip just a touch. Now if you're really flexible here, you could wiggle that toe back a bit and open up a little bit more. But be careful not to really arch your back. From here, let's hold this position. Keep hanging on to the back of your chair with your right hand. And let's lift that left arm up toward the sky. And again, creating a little bit more length here. Reaching up, stretching. Feels really nice through that left hip. Bring your arm out to the side and down. You can do a couple shoulder rolls here if you'd like. Maybe a big circle. Around and down. Beautiful. Bring that leg back in. Your foot is on the floor, and we're just going to turn and do the same thing on the opposite side. So establish your grip on the back of the chair. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Give me those right ankles in your legs. And if you want, you can wiggle that toe back a little bit. So make sure now you're looking straight over your left knee here. And you're opening up through that right hip. Think about length through that body. Think about the length through your body. Reach your arm up. Get as tall as you can. Stretching through that hip. Holding here for a couple breaths. And then let that arm come down. Roll your shoulder. Give you a couple big arm circles, opening up through that right side. Beautiful. Bring that arm down. Bring that leg in. You can help it if you need to. And returning back to the front of the chair. From here, let's take our right foot out in front. So we've got our heel down and our toe up. Our foot is flexed. Again, let's take our right arm up. Bring that right arm down so it's shoulder level. And we're going to keep it at that shoulder level. And I want you to reach toward me. Try to hold my hand. So you're coming forward with a nice flat back. We're not trying to touch our toes. We're not trying to take our nose to our knee. We're just trying to create length through the back of that right leg with a nice flat back forward. You can hang on here. You can hang on to the chair, whichever you like. Now we're going to inhale. We're going to take that arm back up overhead. Exhale. Bring the leg in and bring the arm down. And let's do that again with the other side. So we're taking the left leg out. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down with your arm shoulder level and reaching forward. We don't want our leg to be locked out. We don't want the knee to be locked out. But we want to get that leg nice and long so we feel a nice stretch up through the back of the leg. Your back is still flat. Your neck is in line with your spine. You're reaching. You're breathing. Beautiful. Inhale. Reach your arm up. Exhale. Bring the arm down and bring that leg back in. So seated again here. Let's stretch the back out by doing a couple more cat-cow. So inhale and create that length through the front of your body. And exhale as you round the back, round the shoulders. Inhale. Open up the front of front of your body. Exhale. Curl back up like a cat. One last time here. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Curl. And then come back up tall. Bringing our arms to our side. Relaxing our shoulders. Finding our right ankles. Stacking our shoulders over our hips. Inhale. Reaching that right arm up. Exhale. Reaching up. Over toward the left side. Holding for a breath. Inhale, come up tall. And exhale. Bring that arm down. Taking the left arm now. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Reaching over slightly. Stretching through the left side of your body. Holding here for a breath. Next, inhale, come up nice and tall. And exhale, and bring that arm of the chair or the side of the chair, whatever works for you. Seated tall, we're looking to open up the front of our body, open up our chest. So you want your shoulders down, your neck is long, looking straight forward, not up at the ceiling. And open up through that chest. Holding here, one more breath. Releasing. We're going to bring our arms to the side. We're going to come around to the front. Wrap yourself into a hug. Pay attention to which arm is on top here in your hug. So we're going to open back up and wrap up in another hug with the other arm on top this time. Still seated tall. Think about your shoulder blades coming away from your spine. It just creates some space there in your back. To continue this stretch, let's keep our arms crossed, hanging on to the outside of our legs, nice and tall. Pull your shoulders down, pull your shoulders away from your ears. And now just kind of gently pull on the outside of those legs with your hands and open up those shoulders just a little bit more. And release. From here, let's go into a hip stretch. And you can either cross your right ankle over your left ankle and sit nice and tall. And let that right knee come wide. From here, you would come forward again with a nice flat back on an exhale and get a good stretch through your hip and your leg. Or if you prefer and you have the flexibility to bring that leg up and cross the right ankle over the right knee, you can do that seated tall. If you really have to stretch and squirm and then try to hold that leg up there, please don't do this stretch. You want to be able to hold this comfortably without straining. If you're straining, you're not getting the benefit of the stretch, so just keep it at the ankle instead. And from here, let's inhale and exhale and just come forward again like we did in that little hamstring reach, just bringing our chest forward. We're not trying to come down, we're not trying to take our nose to our knee. Breathe, take your breath to that hip. Enjoy that stretch there. Holding here, one more breath. And then bring it right back up. And we're going to just switch sides. So carefully, either cross here at the ankle, let that knee come a little bit wide, keep your foot flexed, or if you'd like, bring that foot up, seated tall. Don't really push on that leg, you're just comfortably placing your arm here and inhaling as you sit nice and tall, and exhale as you gently press forward. Remember to relax through that hip. Breathe and relax. Inhale, come up tall, and exhale and release that leg. From here, let's just gently lower our right ear toward our right shoulder. So we're looking for length through the left side of our neck. And if you'd like, you could take that right arm or that left arm out and reach, and then bring it down just a touch to create a little bit more length in that left side of your neck. Bring your back, bring your head back to the center, and let's just go the opposite direction. So left ear toward left shoulder, gently not trying to overstretch. It's just a gentle press. Add the arm if you like. Come back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down to your side. Inhaling again, reaching up. This time, exhaling, bringing your hands down in prayer, heart center, and lower your chin toward your chest. Join a nice stretch through the back of your neck. And your shoulders, relax your shoulders. And now lift that chin. Put a big smile on your face. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you feel absolutely wonderful right now. You can choose to stay right there in that chair and continue relaxing and breathing, or you can turn it off. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. Have a great, I don't know when you'll watch this. It's Friday for me. Have a great weekend. Stay safe.